what is your take on it?
1964 में जो है पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू ने इस बिल को पास किया था। उस वक्त से लेकर आज तक जो है ये बिल हिंदुस्तान के अंदर कई दफा आते गए जाते रहे, लेकिन ये जो गाय की बात आती है इस मुल्क के अंदर 1947 के बाद में, गाय जो है सबसे पहले मुसलमान हिंदुस्तान के अंदर काटता ही है। यहाँ भी आप स्लॉटर हाउस के अंदर देखिए, बिल वो उसको काटने की जरूरत ही नहीं, काटते नहीं। यहाँ तक के जो है हुजूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने बताया हमारे को कि गाय के गोश्त से जो है परहेज कीजिए और उसके दूध से जो है मुफीद हासिल कीजिए। तो हमें जो है आज से 1500 साल पहले ही इसकी तालीम मिल चुकी है कि गाय के गोश्त से जो है हमें परहेज करना चाहिए। अब रही बात जो है बफेलो हो या दूसरे भैंस हो, दूसरे कई किस्म के, ये तो कटते आ रहे हैं। जो 13 साल हो या 14 साल हो वो भी जानवर है। मैं कहता हूँ कि इसके अच्छा है कि आप जो है बकरा भी बंद कर दीजिए, मुर्गी भी खाना उसके ऊपर भी पाबंदी ला लीजिए, और जो है मच्छी भी बंद कर दीजिए, वो भी
Welcome to Nashima News with me, Rizwan Asad. I have today three prominent personalities in their various respective fields to discuss on the anti-cow slaughter bill and other political issues. I have with me Zia Nomani from the MIM and Mr. Ari Janab, a social activist, a politician and a social worker. And I have with me Nizam Fauzdar, spokesman of the Karnataka Congress. Welcome to Nashima, sir.
Thank you so
At the outset, I want to first put in this question that the governor has passed the ordinance, the anti-cow slaughter bill. What is your take on this as a political party?
See, MIM stands completely with the people of Karnataka and also especially the farmers, Dalits and Muslims. We genuinely feel that this bill is unconstitutional. It violates not just Article 21, which talks about the fundamental right of a person to decide what we have to eat, but this bill also violates Article 19, which talks about free trade. So Article 19 is being again violated by this, and that's why MIM has reached out to the High Court and we have filed a petition in the Honorable High Court. We are very sure that the bill will be demolished completely by the Honorable High Court, and such kind of tactics just to lure a community would not happen in a secular India, given the constitution is still alive.
This bill was already in place in 1964 and now that bill ordinance has come. What is your take on it?
1964 में जो है पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू ने इस बिल को पास किया था। उस वक्त से लेकर आज तक जो है ये बिल हिंदुस्तान के अंदर कई दफा आते गए जाते रहे, लेकिन ये जो गाय की बात आती है इस मुल्क के अंदर 1947 के बाद में, गाय जो है सबसे पहले मुसलमान हिंदुस्तान के अंदर काटता ही है। यहाँ भी आप स्लॉटर हाउस के अंदर देखिए, बिल वो उसको काटने की जरूरत ही नहीं, काटते नहीं। यहाँ तक के जो है हुजूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने बताया हमारे को कि गाय के गोश्त से जो है परहेज कीजिए और उसके दूध से जो है मुफीद हासिल कीजिए। तो हमें जो है आज से 1500 साल पहले ही इसकी तालीम मिल चुकी है कि गाय के गोश्त से जो है हमें परहेज करना चाहिए। अब रही बात जो है बफेलो हो या दूसरे भैंस हो, दूसरे कई किस्म के, ये तो कटते आ रहे हैं। जो 13 साल हो या 14 साल हो वो भी जानवर है। मैं कहता हूँ कि इसके अच्छा है कि आप जो है बकरा भी बंद कर दीजिए, मुर्गी भी खाना उसके ऊपर भी पाबंदी ला लीजिए, और जो है मच्छी भी बंद कर दीजिए, वो भी जानवर है, सब जानदार चीज है। तो मैं कहता हूँ कि सिद्धरामैया इसके ऊपर क्यों नहीं, वो तो बकरे के जो है खासकर जो है उससे कुर्बा कम्युनिटी से रखने वाले बकरे को बंद कर दो, बोलो ना उनको।
Nizam Fauzdar, what's your take on this? Being forefront, your party leaders have been fighting for this bill, and
see, the whole intention of bringing this bill lies on a political motive. It is not against slaughtering the animal, or there's an illegal trade about this animal, or it's basically, we call it as a cattle. Now let us understand this. Why BJP is hell-bent on bringing this anti-cow slaughter bill? It means that the BJP is unaware what has happened in the parliamentary affairs or the parliamentary proceedings in the past. There is a bill already, but the BJP believes that they need to consolidate their political real estate in the canvas. Now they want to basically show the entire country that we are here to save the Gaumata. But let me tell you on the hindsight, the BJP practices trade of cattle, practices the trade of beef, practices the trade of every other animal that is eatable, edible. And BJP followers and the BJP supporters actually are the second largest exporters of beef. Now, in one way, it looks like they're saving the cattle. On the other side, I think they're basically corporatizing this beef export. What cannot be eaten in India can be sent out of the country. Now, the Congress party stands against this bill for two reasons. One, this is a stab in the back of the farmers, because the Karnataka farmers truly believe, any farmer, you take a paddy farmer, you take a sugarcane farmer or any farmer, they would have at least 10 cows or 10 buffaloes in their farm. And they basically, if you go, where does the KMF milk come from? It comes from the smallest of the smallest villages from the Karnataka. The tanker comes, collects the milk and deposits in the zonal collective centers of the KMF. Now, it means every farmer does two types of farming. One is the cattle farming and the other is the crop farming. And now the BJP has basically come to stab and corporatize the agricultural industry into corporatization. And that's one of the reasons why BJP is taking the name of one community and banning the slaughter of the
not
cattle.
one community which is eating.
No, the Muslims, let me tell you, the fact of the matter is that as a Muslim, there are less than 50% of the people from the Muslim community don't eat the beef. If you go around, there are very few.
Only 5% people.
That means, there are a lot of Muslims who don't eat non-veg at all. There are a lot of Muslims who eat only the what do you say, the
Fish and
the fish and the mutton, which is the sheep mutton, right? The sheep flesh. The beef meat is eaten by a very small margin, but the beef is eaten by a larger community of other religions as well. But the BJP would want to make sure that it is targeted at one, community, which is very unfortunate. And I think the people from all over Karnataka have realized that this is not a bill which is going to protect them, but this is basically a deprivation kind of a policy that is coming to finish the farming community.
So, see, when you knew the bill is going to come, why did your party or even MIM or other political parties protest or sit and have a discussion? And even in the assembly, you all walked out. So it was very easy for the bill to be passed. Why didn't you discuss?
There are two ways of bringing the bill, right? One, you have to send it to the committee, right? You have to send it to the business standing committee. Now that has to be vetted there, and there's a timetable where you're going to introduce the bill. And the BJP played this foul play without giving any intimation to any party. They just tabled the bill. And what happened in council is one of the most blatant violation of parliamentary proceedings. What they did was they locked the chairman out of the house and they made the deputy chairman sit in that chair
and the misbehavior of then Congress MLCs also see.
No, I'll come to it.
Congress MLCs pulled the deputy chairman, and ultimately, what happened?
If you go by the statement of Mr. Sarvana, who is the MLC from the JDS, he says he didn't want to sit. He was forced to sit in the chair. And when he was forced to sit in the chair, why was he forced? One, it was because to pass the bill in the same fashion how they passed the agricultural bills, the farm bills in the Rajya Sabha, they wanted to do the same. Voice vote, finish and say, you know what, we have come up with the anti-slaughter bill. But what they did was, the Congress had every right to fight against this bill. We fought, and Siddaramaiah ji and Mr. D.K. Shivkumar ji have been very vocally opposing this bill because it is not about eating. It is about the benefit of the farmers. It is the benefit that the farmer gives to the entire community across. Not in the sense community means it's not one religion. I'm saying the entire human community, right? But BJP wants to believe in selective, appeasement of a community. But they blame that to every other party. It could be the Congress, it could be the JDS, it could be MIM, it could be anybody.
No.
That is the
No.
issue that we are going to fight continuously against.
Mr.
this bill.
Janab is into social service. He's seen the trade. Yeah, what are the difficulties we faced? In case this thing.
देखो आज किसानों की हालत बहुत खराब है। जो फार्म बिल आई है ये हिंदुस्तान के अंदर जो है दिन रात जो है काले कानून ठोकने की कोशिश करते हैं अवाम के ऊपर। इनकी जो है नाकामी है इस हुकूमत की, उसको छुपाने के लिए जो है ये ऐसे बिल लाते हैं, कभी को बिल, कोई फार्म बिल, कोई अयोध्या का मसला, कुछ ना कुछ लाते रहते हैं कि इनकी खामी छुपाने के लिए 7 साल से जो मोदी गवर्नमेंट आई है जो वादे करके आए थे उसको जो है वो पूरे कर नहीं पा रहे हैं। इस वजह से जो है आज किसानों के ऊपर ये जबरदस्ती से जो है ये कौ बिल लाके थोपे। एक छोटी मिसाल है, अभी हाल में जो है एक किसान जो है 2 बैल खरीदा था 80,000 रुपए में, एक बैल 80,000 रुपए में खरीदा था। अब उसकी बीवी बीमार पड़ गई है, ये आप अखबार के अंदर भी आया था, डेक्कन हेराल्ड के अंदर भी। तो उसकी बीवी बीमार पड़ने के बाद वो जो है परसों नागमंगला में बेचने के लिए लेके गया था। लेके जाने के बाद जो है कोई खरीदार नहीं आया उसको, तो उसने जो है एक बैल 60-60 हजार रुपए में बेचा है। 80 को खरीदा था, 60-60 में बेचा है, 40,000 रुपए उसके चले गए सिर्फ उसकी बीवी के इलाज के लिए। अगर यही हालत रहे तो किसान कहाँ जाएंगे? खाने का मसला नहीं है, खाता नहीं है कोई भी। जैसा अभी हमारे दोस्त बता रहे थे, इस हिसाब से हिंदुस्तान के अंदर दूसरे कौम में ज्यादा खाते हैं, मुसलमान कम खाते हैं। इसमें कुर्सी में बैठने के लिए जो है इन्होंने मुसलमानों का सहारा लेते हैं।
फौजदार अभी MIM वाले they are going to the court against the audit. What is the Congress going to do? Because you are one of your leaders who is planning to leave the Congress. He is already contemplating going to the court. He's met some farmers and other thing. So what is the Congress stand? Because MIM is already going to the court. So what is
We are in the court.
in the court?
We are in
You
the
want to
court.
fight it?
That petition has been filed. And one more thing I would like to add. मैं बहुत इज्जत करता हूँ निजाम भाई की, उन्होंने बहुत अच्छी बात बोली। इन्होंने कहा कि ही इज वेरी मच अगेंस्ट इट, सिर्फ फार्मर्स के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से भी, प्रोटीन के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से भी, इकोनॉमी, एग्रीकल्चर। द प्रॉब्लम इज के कांग्रेस के अंदर जो माइनॉरिटी लीडर्स हैं ना, उनकी जो मंशा है वो बहुत अच्छी है। हमको MIM को, हमारी पार्टी को उस पर जरा भी दो राय नहीं है। हमें अफसोस है इनके ब्राह्मणिकल लीडरशिप से। मैं दावे के साथ कह सकता हूं, DK शिव कुमार के ऊपर CBI का एक रेड पड़ता है तो DK शिव कुमार 200 लोगों को खड़े होकर अपने घर के बाहर धरना कर देते हैं। आप करिए ना धरना, आपका कार्डर नहीं है क्या कर्नाटका में? आप प्रोटेस्ट करिए ना। आप नहीं करेंगे, इसलिए नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि आपको अपना जो मेजोरिटी वोट बैंक उसको हर्ट नहीं करना है। पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ कन्वीनियंस जो कांग्रेस कर रही है।
No.
I like the
Now he is telling politics of convenience. Your party also doing political convenience, even the other parties. So this is
We are doing politics of honesty and
No.
constitutional.
So
I'll let me
yeah,
respond
yeah,
to what Zia Bhai is saying that we do a politics of convenience. It's an interesting opinion his party has. The Congress party is not built by one community. Congress party is built by every community within which is living in India, right? So we have Brahmins, we have Vakaligas, we have Lingayats, we have SCs, we have SC left, right, we have OBCs. We are built with every brick. Our wall is built by every community, and that's why we are still strong. Now, saying that why we didn't oppose, let me say how we are going to oppose it. The two things, right? Within 6 months, it again needs to come back to the assembly, and then it will come back to the council. We will again debate. We will vehemently oppose. Let me oppose the bill. It will again come in by because they have the majority. It will come to the
He
council.
has brought a valid point that they being a party. You got a cadre. Why have you not gone to the court and why have you not protested?
We are going to the court. Who said we are
They
not?
have already gone. Why have you not gone?
See, the BJP is
Because one of your leaders has already gone to the court.
MIM, let me, I don't want to have this and, a bi-party kind of a debate here. Because the MIM is more or less an insignificant entity in Karnataka. Let's be very frank about it. For us, we go by a certain rules and we go by a certain procedure when we have to oppose a certain bill. It is not that har din aap bahar aa jao. You know what Mr. Siddaramaiah says is, our people, the Congress cadre and the people who vote for Congress will continue to oppose this bill. And let me tell you, with all means, the next time it comes to the house, it will be defeated on the face, and it will fall by the
No,
Europe.
but
Let me today, if you see Vishwanath, who is the JDS BJP's MLC, he said this bill is unconstitutional. So there are a lot of cracks within the BJP. BJP agrees. A lot of leaders within the BJP agree that this is an anti-farmer, constitutional, and it is not in the favor of any community. Most leaders believe this, but there seems to be a copycat kind of attitude Mr. Yediyurappa has today, and that's why what Mr. Yogi Adityanath may be doing some, a very brashly or very, the kind of the strong man kind of laws
But-
and the
but
attitude.
my question is, why is the Congress
I will come to it, sir.
Still
Let me
not
finish.
come in this-
I appreciate the way you are asking me. But you know what Mr. Yediyurappa is doing is he had a very popular following within Karnataka, but he's losing that popular vote within Karnataka because he is copying what's happening in UP and MP. Let me tell you, Karnataka is not any Uttar Pradesh, or it is not the copy of Madhya Pradesh. It has got an amazing culture. It has one of the best cultures in the country. People live together, work together. You go and see in any rural area, the Vokkaligas invite Muslims for their, Ugadi, it could be Sankranti, we invite them for Eid. So the kind of, the harmony that we have, the social harmony, that will defeat this saffron forces that is coming from the northern India. We will defeat them here. We will
that apart, Fawzar Sahab, my simple question is, why did it take you still not going to the court? Because the governor is going to pass the ordinance, everything, and they've already gone to the court. And why Congress party, for that matter, why they have delayed it? That's a simple
The
question.
KPCC has one department called law, the lawyers department. That law, they basically look into it. Mr. Ponnanna heads that. We are exploring all the possible alternatives within the judicial, the frame. We will come up with a strategy.
Or-
We will come up with we will have to see. It's not that we want to file
No,
something.
already MIM has done. Why would you join them as a petitioner with them?
No, what happens is
Because
if
ultimately
the
you're fighting
case,
the same
if the
cause.
case is the same, the court will merge these two cases and will,
So Congress will merge with the-
it becomes a group of petitions, and it becomes a writ petition which
So
is where
Congress is
come
willing to
with it.
join hands with MIM for this.
See, Congress party doesn't shy away to be a partner with any party when it is in the favor or it is in the interest of the country and the people of the country. Let it be MIM, it could be the JDS, it could be any secular party within the country who believes in the welfare of the people. Congress party will continue to stand and will stand with them.
What have you to say? Because you are also planning to go to the court. Will
हम
you
वोट को जाना भी चाहते हैं, लेकिन सबसे पहले मैं जो इस मुल्क के अंदर जो कुछ मुट्ठी भर कारपोरेट लोग इस देश को चलाना चाहते हैं, वो उनसे कहता हूं कि क्यों नहीं आप सबसे पहले मणिपुर, गोवा, इन नॉर्थ ईस्ट एरिया में क्यों बैन नहीं करते? वहां पे आपकी गौ माता नहीं है क्या? सिर्फ कर्नाटक, यूपी, मध्य प्रदेश, राजस्थान, गुजरात में है क्या आपको? हरियाणा में?
केरला में?
हाँ? वहां पे बैन करो ना आप सबसे पहले। गोवा के अंदर जो आप तुम्हारी हुकूमत है, तुम्हारी हुकूमत होने के लिए सबसे ज्यादा वहाँ कंज्यूम होता है।
यहाँ के मिनिस्टर ने कहा अगर वहाँ पे कमी पड़ती है तो बीफ की सप्लाई
कर्नाटक से होगी,
करेंगे।
कर्नाटक से करेंगे। ये लोग की दोगली पॉलिसी है।
I mean, coming back to the economy, how do you see the losses going to be incurred by the farmers, by the leather industry, and by even common man who are in this trade? How will they be hit, and what are the programs would your party or anybody for the matter help them?
If this law continues, I'm saying if the dairy farming industry will collapse, the KMF may have to close down, and if that happens, then we will have to import milk and the milk products from the other states, and this this is going to be a very detrimental blow on the economy of the state, because during the lockdown we had 30% extra production of milk because the consumption had fallen down because of the various industrial production had shut down. Right? So we were surplus of milk. We were able to distribute milk to the poor people across the state during the lockdown. That's the क्या कहते हैं ऊपर वाले की मेहरबानी थी कि सरकार पे कि हमारे पिछली पॉलिसीज की वजह से आज उनके पास दूध अबंडेंस में था, तो उसकी वजह से ये लोग गरीबों में बांट सके। अगर ना होता तो क्या करते, इस सरकार के पास कुछ भी नहीं होता था। That's why we are saying the BJP is basically out to dismantle the economic structure. It is out to dismantle the social structure of this country so that they can continue to rule this country on a divided line.
So now coming to a very vital question, the JDS under Mr. Kumaraswamy, is where it's leaning in from past few days. Would you join hands with JDS if they come and say we also will join in the protest, or MIM will join the protest, saying that we fight this bill as a collective?
As long as this is for the sake of this bill, I told you in the beginning or in between.
What is your take on JDS?
We will continue. I think JDS is forced today by its people and the workers, because JDS, let me tell you, in the Ramnagara, Mandya, Madur, there are a lot of farmers who actually contribute to the milk, the dairy farming, right? They have vehemently opposed on the ground. So the JDS now says we are not going to be in the favor of this bill. So by default, JDS is being pushed and pressurized by its constituents that it needs to oppose this bill. When it comes into council, they will have to join hands with Congress and oppose it. If they don't, that means they are not in the favor, or they don't stand by the farmers. When they say, I am the son of a farmer, or I am the son of the soil, that means if they support this bill in the council, either by abstaining or by voting
walking out.
Abstaining is walking out. Or by voting in favor of this bill, that means they are no longer a pro-farmers party, or they work for the farmers, or they come from the farmers.
No. Are you planning to do any protest along?
मैं कहता हूँ कि प्रोटेस्ट जो है खत्म ही हो चुका है। आज आपको अच्छा मालूम है कि पेट्रोल जो है आज 84 रुपीज हो चुका है, जबकि मनमोहन सिंह की गवर्नमेंट में जो है 80 रुपए हुआ था। उस टाइम पे सारे बीजेपी के संगी लोग जो है रोड पे उतर चुके थे। आज कांग्रेस इन मुद्दों पे सोते रहती है, मालूम ना, आराम से। जब इलेक्शन आता तो जब निकल जाते हो। क्यों आप बीजेपी को इतना आसान से छोड़े हुए? पूरे देश के अंदर जो है उन्होंने एक प्याज अगर का उस वक्त में, प्याज का तो ऐसा रहता है कि हर बार जो है उतार चढ़ाव होता है सीजन में, कभी कभी 2 साल 1.5 साल के अंदर बाहर, लेकिन प्याज को लेके सिमरती ईरानी एक बवाल मचा दी थी, पार्लियामेंट के अंदर गई थी। ये पेट्रोल के लिए जो है भारत बंद कर दिए थे। आज कहाँ है मेन अपोजिशन पार्टी, क्या कर रहे हैं? मैं इनसे सवाल करना चाहता हूँ कि ये लोग जो है ना, इस पे थोड़ा बहुत भी जो है
तो आप
ध्यान नहीं देते।
मतलब है कि जो बिल है कांग्रेस सबके साथ लेकर MIM, JDS, दूसरे अनपढ़
सबको लेकर जो है इन्होंने जाकर जो है इसको एहतजाज करना चाहिए, और बड़े पैमाने में जो है इसके लिए जो है
उसका रिजल्ट
नहीं, हमारे साथ किसान भी आएंगे।
मैं एक बात रखना चाहूंगा। मैं तो सबको दावत दे रहा हूँ, आए, और मुझे पूरा यकीन है सब आएंगे। पर कांग्रेस की जहां तक बात है, कमलनाथ जी जो हमारे चीफ मिनिस्टर थे, जब बाबरी मस्जिद को बता दिया गया कि गलत टूटी, राम मंदिर बन गया, कमलनाथ जी ने बोला कि नहीं, राजीव गांधी का शुक्रिया अदा करिए कि बाबरी मस्जिद बना। मैं आपको बताऊं, आप देखिएगा 2 साल 1 साल बाद ये कांग्रेस वाले नेहरू का भी शुक्रिया अदा करेंगे कि 1964 में कानून बनाया था कांग्रेस ने, तभी ये हुआ। ये इनकी दोगली राजनीति अब बंद होनी चाहिए। ये जो करते हैं कांग्रेस वाले, बहुत सिंपल है।
तो अभी आप ये कह रहे हैं कि कांग्रेस ऐसा है, बीजेपी MIM का स्टैंड क्या है?
हमारा स्टैंड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का है।
नहीं, आपकी पार्टी सिर्फ एक मजहब के साथ, एक लोगों के साथ चल रही है, और आपको इल्जाम भी आता है कि आप आते हैं, झगड़ाते हैं, पार्टी के वोट्स तोड़ते हैं, और अभी इस मुद्दे पे भी एंटी हाउस ऑर्डर में यू वांट टू टेक माइलेज।
बिल्कुल नहीं, हम ये कह रहे हैं कि ये कम्युनिटी का इशू है ही नहीं। सबसे ज्यादा गाये इतिहास है ये। मैं नहीं जानता यहाँ पर जो हमारे कांग्रेस के भाई बैठे उनको मालूम है या नहीं। और मैं इज्जत करता हूँ सिद्धारमैया जी की, उन्होंने बोला मैं बीफ खाता
चलो
हूँ।
कम से कम एमआईएम वाले किसी की इज्जत कर रहे हैं। तो लेट्स फिनिश द डिबेट हियर। वी हैड अ वेरी हेल्दी डिस्कशन इन अ पैनल ऑन द एंटी कोस्ट ऑर्डर बिल एंड एवरीबody wants to go. The MIM has already gone to the court against the ordinance. Congress is planning to go and even go. The MIM has already gone to the court against the ordinance. Congress is planning to go and even Mr. Janab is also planning to go to the court. It remains to be seen what would be the outcome of the court decision. Till then, this act will be enforced. Rizwan Hasan, Nashim.